What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome. Mark, what's going on? Randy, what a freaking week. This week's it's ending, but we're about to have I think we're about to have a blast off week coming up here soon. I really do. I think we're going to have a big week coming up, fellas and ladies. Adam, what's going on? Free said, talk about superb timing. About to buy something now. Nice. Randy, what's going on? Is that Touche? I hope I pronounced McLovin. We'll call you McLovin. Let's go. Khalil, what's going on, brother? Happy Sunday to you. Rosales, what's going on? Randy said he's so excited. BP Eller, we got it. We got the whole gang in here early. What's going on, Prodigy? Todd, Kid Talk, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? We got the whole gang in here quick, so let's just jump right into this, guys. So first things first, hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Like I was saying right when we first started, I think this week, honestly, I think the way things are looking, and I'm going to point some stuff out, I think we are setting ourselves up and the whole market for a beautiful, beautiful week. You know, I think this past week, we did see, believe it or not, some, decent highs. But I think, what we saw was just, some quick highs on some projects, right? Bitcoin particularly, and we're going to get into that, did jump back up to 63, but it was real short-lived, right? I think that was just basically letting you guys know that nothing has changed. We're still on our way to all-time highs. And I think we might be seeing them this week for Bitcoin particularly. And you know what? I'm going to start throwing it out. We might see all-time highs for Milady coming up real soon. Because let me tell you guys, Milady particularly, the top of the fib right here is the all-time high. We're not far from where we're at. We're not far whatsoever. So let's just jump right in real quick before we start off. Make sure you guys hit that like. We got about 15 or 17 people in here. It's fluctuating. Make sure you guys hit that like if you haven't already. So let's jump right in. So Milady right now is sitting at around 11.8. Last night, you guys can see we were kind of trying to hold this support level right here at around the 10.4. And I told you guys it was looking all right, but we might dip below and jump and grab that zero real quick. Obviously we're at 6 zeros. We might grab that zero again, making it 7 zeros, but I think it's going to be very short-lived. And that's exactly what happened. You saw we dropped down, bounced right here on this 100-day SMA, pretty much almost perfect, right around the 90. We dropped down to about 97, and you see it was a very quick move, jumped us right back up towards that 10 mark. Like I said, guys, now that we've been sitting above the 6-0 mark, the 10, it's a mental spot now for a lot of people. If they're watching, if they see that we gain that zero, they're gonna jump right in, right? Or they're gonna keep adding to their bags. It's a mental area. Like I said, this dip really wasn't too, nothing crazy, right? So let's say they were monitoring it and they're like, I don't want to jump in yet. It's right at 10.5. The dip was about 6%. So it was a nice little dip to if you were able to catch that bottom, right? But regardless, we gained that zero very briefly and ate it right back up, just giving you guys confidence that we are in this to win it. And a couple things that I do want to point out, but so we did make that dip, which we needed. Remember, I always tell you guys, with a lot of projects, even Bitcoin, sometimes it gets to a level where they feel like where the price is, it's too high, right? So sometimes you need these little drops, right, for the sellers to really get overwhelmed and buyers to feel confident. And that's exactly what happened. Because, we dropped down to this 97 and boom, look what we've been doing ever since. We've been back on another run. So a lot of times that's what you're going to need to ignition or kind of just light that fire back up, as far as in the buyers. And that's pretty much what we've seen. So now we're sitting right under that 12 mark. We did get technically rejected pretty much right under the 12. So we'll see how it plays out. But good things are ahead of us. Good things are ahead of us, and we are looking good, not far from this little local high that we just made a few days ago. So jumping over to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you guys know yesterday I pointed this out, looked like Bitcoin, and we're zoomed in right now on the 1 hour. Bitcoin looked like it was chopping around in a descending triangle, some kind of a bull flag. And I'm not going to say it's played out just yet, but it did break out of the channel for right now, and it looks like it's really wanting to jump up. Right now we're at 62.5, right under 62.6. We all know we have these levels marked here. So obviously the big spot that's going to be for some resistance right now is going to be that 64,000. That 64,000, we've already hit it real briefly and it got rejected. We're definitely going to have to come up there and retest it. But you guys know how Bitcoin's been acting, right? We get to a level, it gets rejected, right? Bounces down, kind of chops around for a little while. We think, oh yeah, that 64 is going to be a big spot for resistance. This week comes up, Monday, just flies right by it, right? Doesn't even acknowledge that 64 is what I'm predicting most likely will happen. We'll probably come up and hit our head right here at around this 64.9, somewhere right under this 65,000. But guys, if this plays out, 65,000, we're literally like 5% away from all-time highs. Like, we have been waiting for this moment for what, 2-3 years now? It's going on 3 years. I hope you guys are excited. I really do hope you guys are excited. There's going to be some good times ahead of us. Hopefully it's not like real quick, and we can just, kind of like just shower in the goodness for a while and just watch these things move. We'll see how it plays out. Couple things I want to just make sure you guys are aware of is whenever we do get closer to this happening, remember, I'm thinking now all-time highs are pretty much sealed in the bag. But remember, I'm also pretty confident that we're going to see some kind of a sell the news event as well. So depending on how high we get up, right? This is just a kind of a reenact of what I think might possibly happen. The dates obviously are wrong. I'm just drawing. This could be, as we approach into April. So let's say we're in March. We're having a really good March, with some of the cool offs in between, right? It's not going to be just straight up. Some cool offs in between, but eventually something like this plays out. Let's say we get up to around 72,000, somewhere around there, right? Sell the news event occurs because we're about pretty much right at the halvening. Maybe pre-halvening is what I'm thinking, because the day of, usually with crypto, it's like it's already, the sell the news event's already taken off. So I'm thinking maybe right before, a few days before the halvening, we're seeing some kind of a sell the news event, and we might see somewhat of a cool off. I don't think it's going to be dramatic, but I mean, you guys know how crypto is. A 5-10% in Bitcoin could meet a 30% move in Milady. So that's why I want to make sure you guys are prepared. Now, if this does run, and let's say Bitcoin gets up towards like 72,000, I'm sure Milady is going to be somewhere, at all-time highs, or at least around it most likely, right? If that occurs for Bitcoin, sell the news event, let's say we get up to 72, would be beautiful if we do see a sell the news event and we find support somewhere around that all-time high. That would just be a nice setup for us to continue to run. Historically speaking, all-time highs happen, usually the 4-year cycle around the halvening. It'll usually hit after, right? We're thinking it's going to happen before, but let's say this happens before, right? It happens before we sell the news event. We find support somewhere around the all-time high, usually within a few weeks, possibly a month. Somewhere around there is when you start seeing Bitcoin coming back alive. We kind of break off from that sell the news event. We're recouping, those losses, and that's when we're going to probably see another all-time high occurring for Bitcoin. And then from there on, guys, that's when we're going to start seeing altcoin season within maybe a month or two after all this plays out. So that's the timeline that I'm thinking that we're going to see as of right now, and it looks to be pretty on par from what I'm thinking is going to happen. I'm sure there's going to be some little heres and theres that might throw us off a little bit, so I just want to make sure you guys are prepared. Real quick, I see everybody's comments, but I do want to acknowledge Randy. Thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate that. $5. Thanks for the support for the channel, dude. I thank you so much. And you already know, regardless, make sure to ask any questions. I got you, bro. So with that being said, guys, real quick, let me just make sure I'm saying hello to everybody. Pepe is on fire. We're going to check out all the meme coins right now. Todd said Jasmy's looking like it wants to blast off. We'll definitely check that out. Kid Talk said what's up to you already. BP, yeah, everything is going up. I should have bought last night, but no worries. We will dip again. BP, you see how you're getting that? I should have bought. Just wait until we're in the bull cycle and we're going crazy. We're all gonna be like, man, I should have freaking sold my kidney for more whatever, Milady or whatever the case is. Trust me, it happens to everybody. Let's see here. BP said happy Sunday. What's going on? Rosala said I hope this week's amazing. Pepe, Bunk, Jasmy, Shiba, all the game Special Milady, I'm diamond too. Let's go up. Adam, my account is at 18K. Nice, bro. That's solid. And that's 18K right now. Imagine in like 6 months from now, a year from now, bro. Your 18K could easily be 200 grand, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Good for you, bro. You deserve it, man. Let's see here. Eller said, now I believe 2 more zeros is possible to cut. Now he's starting to believe. Randy, again, thank you so much for that super chat, dude. And guys, listen, Sarah is back. She's been coming with our presents. We appreciate that, Sarah. She's saying Jasmy, and she's saying buy PNG now. So we'll check all that. Randy said, holy crap, Sarah's here. She came in yesterday, bro. She came in yesterday as well. Sarah, you're a superstar around here, girl. Take advantage of it. Munch said, Arweave still pumping. Yeah, that thing's been going crazy. We'll definitely check all this out for sure. And let's see here. Sarah said she's buying PNG right now. So real quick, let's check out what's going on for today. And my gosh, look at what this is. Look at Dog with Hat is freaking going nuts. It's almost up to $2, guys, at $1.71. Dog with Hat is going absolutely berserk. And you guys remember we covered this. Robinhood just released Dog with Hat on a listing on their platform, but only for the Europe markets as of now. But it's going nuts. It's going nuts right now with anticipation that they know for sure it's going to be rolling over into the American market here soon. And they're also, this is speculation that Coinbase is going to be picking up Dog with Hat here soon. So Dog with Hat's going absolutely berserk right now. Berserk. But I mean, not just Dog with Hat. You have Floki up another 34%. Pepe is unstoppable at 38% again. Filecoin's been taking off like nuts. You have Bunk up again going crazy. I mean, these are projects, Shiba as well. These are billion-dollar projects that are just jumping 10, 20, 30% in days. This is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy right here. So I'm ecstatic. I hope all you guys are too. Let's see here. So let's jump right into the charts and let's just check out what's going on. So first, Sarah wants us to look at PNG. PNG doesn't look bad. It looked like, Sarah, it dropped. It looks like from that high that you did, you pretty much, Sarah was anticipating a big, big move. She was telling everybody, look into PNG. This is when it was down here, ran up about 300%. Since then, it did have a nice cool off around 35 cents. And pretty much dropping, what was that, the 618, I believe that is? Yeah, the 618 almost pretty much found support from there. Last night, this thing took off up to 65 cents. You can see a nice big gigapump. Was short-lived, but you can see it's making higher lows on PNG. So not a bad project to look in. Very small market cap, and it is traded on Coinbase. So definitely looks great. Let's see here. So Jasmy, people are saying Jasmy's looking like she wants to rip. Well, I will tell you, we've been covering Jasmy like literally every single day. Jasmy has been really holding some secure levels above that 2 cent mark. So I honestly am right there with you. I think Jasmy is just setting up for a beautiful takeoff. You guys know we've already been predicting. So the next spot, obviously, for some resistance, I think it's going to be slightly at this where it's hit its head right here at the 2.3, pretty much the 2.4. After that, obviously, we're going to have, this is where I think it's going to be a big spot, is the 2.5, 2.5 cents, and then 2.8, and then blasting off well past 3 cents, I think, for Jasmy. But if you look back at Jasmy's chart, I mean, look at this. It's kind of, it finds new highs, finds retracement, support, bounces up. Right here, didn't find a new high, but it did make a higher low, following, and then basically making a new local high right here, finding support on a retracement. And then what do you guys think is going to happen after this? It's most likely going to continue on its way up. So Jasmy looks like it's going to be unstoppable. And we're probably, like I said, in the next few weeks, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about, a 5 cent Jasmy right around the corner. So definitely looking great. Just rechecking on Our Lady, keeping an eye on that. Kid Talk said Trump is going. We have an article about that. So keep tight. So let's see here. Chat's going crazy today, guys. Chat is going crazy today. Real quick, we got about 30 people and 18 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like. Let's go. So real quick, I do want to jump in because I'm checking on everybody's chats real quick. Arweave. Did I say that properly? Arweave? Is it Arweave? Arweave, yeah, something like that, right? Arweave definitely is pumping. Now, a couple things real quick, and let me move this fib retracement with this chart that I'm looking at. Let's move this chart up. I'm sure I can find a better spot, but for right now, we'll just leave it there. So top of the fib is where it's hit its head twice. Now, a couple things here. Beautiful pump. Looks like it's doing great, right? Now, I just don't want to see a double top and then like a M pattern, and then this thing starts maybe retracing a little bit. Possibly could happen. I'm not saying that it is going to, but just that's the first thing that I'm noticing is that it had basically two tops real quick, hit its head on the exact same spot and getting rejected. Now, what we would like to see for Arweave is if it is going to retrace a little bit, you're going to want to hold that 27.31 right there. The 21 right there or the 236. The 236 honestly looks like it's probably the better spot. I don't know if I misplaced where this support level is, but the 236 seems to be where it's found some support. So it might need to come back and retrace and bounce off this 236, but this candle is not done forming. If this thing can at least hold this support level right here at the 31, I think this thing is going to blast off making new highs here coming soon. Doesn't look bad. Now, the one thing we don't want to see is if this thing drops down and breaks this 236, falling down somewhere around this next fib retracement. That would be a double top. Not that it's over with, right? It's just basically we might have a little bit of a retracement ahead of us. Not saying that's going to happen at all, because it looks great right now. Right now, the buyers and sellers are at a war behind the scenes right now, trying to fight to see who's going to win. Like I said, very bullish narrative. Our bullish situation would be us staying above or around this 31 mark. If we can hold this 31 and somehow find some support above this thing is 100% going to be making new highs in the next, probably today, honestly. So we'll come back and monitor that. Someone wanted to check out Spell as well. And listen, guys, if I miss any of your comments, make sure you guys, holy crap, Spell is going absolutely nuts. If I miss any of your comments, make sure you just ask again. Pull a Sarah and just start, I don't mean start spamming, but just, you know what I'm saying, right? Holy crap. Spell is just taking off like crazy right now. We've been covering Spell, and this thing is just absolutely going crazy right now. Is this Spell? This is SPL. Am I looking at the wrong? Hold on here. Oh, I'm sitting here saying Spell. It's Smooth Love Potion. Duh. Sorry, guys. Smooth Love Potion. Haven't seen this. I feel like we haven't looked at this. I had a fib retrace. I'm sitting here thinking it's Spell Token the whole time. Smooth Love Potion going nuts. This project's crazy, dude. I will tell you, this thing is crazy. Like, one day this thing will just go out of absolutely insane. You guys remember during the last bull run, I think this thing was up. Let's look at it real quick. I think it was up to like a few cents on the last one. Yeah, it went up to 3 cents because I remember buying in and making out pretty well and then selling off because this, I believe, isn't Smooth Love Potion. Isn't this like a part of a game, right? Isn't it part of a game or something like that? If I'm not mistaken, or yeah, it is for Axie Infinity. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was saying. So when you play Axie Infinity games, you get, if I'm not mistaken, you get Smooth Love Potion. So it's a great project as long as Axie Infinity is doing really well. But there's always going to be somewhat of sell pressure on this project just because, the more people play the game, the more they get of SLP. So not saying this thing is not going to freaking go crazy. This thing could easily in this next bull run jump right back up to that 3.5 cents, if not exceed it. Because you can see the market cap for Spell right now, or I keep saying Spell, for Smooth Love Potion is only around $300 million. So market cap at an all-time high was, wow, it already beat its all-time high. Look at that. Is that accurate? Yeah, it's already beat. So that means that back when this hit up 300 million, there was probably not all the coins were in circulation. But now you can see they probably added a lot more into circulation. So yeah, this is up. The market cap's this is an all-time high for market cap, not price, but market cap. So keep that in mind as well. So it hit 3 cents with the circulating supply probably a lot lower than what it's at right now, is what it looks like. So definitely we could definitely still see probably a 2 or 3 cent spell. I keep wanting to say spell. Smooth love potion. Sheesh. All right, so let's see here. Real quick, Randy, shout out to Randy again for that super chat. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, man. All right, so I'm just like all over the place. Things are getting here. Oh, hey, Discord. Thank you so much. Discord. We have a Discord up and running, guys. Let me hold on here. We have a Discord up and running. Let me see here. Copy that link. And let me go on here. All right, so I just shared the link for the Discord. So there it is right there. You guys can join the Discord 24 hours, crypto FUD, content. We'll sit there and, at least you guys have direct contact from myself. And also I can announce when we're going to be going live if there's like any random lives that are going to be happening, right? Because you guys know as we start getting into the middle of this bull run, lives are going to just be popping up. I don't care if I just came up and we just got off live. If Milady starts making new highs or something, or whatever the case may be, we're jumping right back up. So let's see here. I miss so much. Over here. So let's see here. Discord. I'm buying PNG. Can we check SLP? We did. This thing's look like it's going crazy. Like I said, as far as a top for SLP, you're going to see some roots. If it can get past where it got rejected right here at the 77, I believe this 87 is going to be the next spot for some solid resistance. I believe. Is that? Yeah. Yep. Because I'm basing this off of where we basically bounced. This was previously back in 2022. So that 87 is going to be a spot for some solid resistance. As far as retracement, now remember, this is a big gigapump, right? This thing is absolutely going crazy. So you're going to see if it doesn't eventually start breaking this level right here and making new highs, you're going to see somewhat of a retracement. 236. I think really if it does retrace, hopefully it holds its gains. It's probably going to drop back down towards the 382 at around the 58 right here. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. You can see it's look where it bounced, finding confirmation somewhat. It was only one candle. Yeah, remember, you're running off gigapumps right here. So I do think this thing could possibly easily stay very bullish, retracing back to the 382 and then going up to make a new local high for SLP. So we'll see how it goes. Randy said whiff is going crazy. BP said Sarah fancy in the FUD gang now. Show some respect. Let's go. Hit that like button. There we go. Mike bought all my 20. Let's see, 100,000 million, 20 billion went at $25 each, holding strong. Nice, bro. So he's saying he bought it at the 25 mark for Milady. So I know you're up pretty good right now. Meme please. So Mr. M. Riki said meme please. Okay, you want to check out Meme Coin? We can check it out. Meme's been doing really well too. Look at that. I feel like we haven't covered meme at all. Right? I feel like we have not covered meme whatsoever. So let's see here. So you can see with meme, nice little breakout, just broke above the 0.5 right here, sitting at around 5 cents the high so far, local high at around 55. You can see a couple things. Support at the 618. Looks like it's found some solid support at the 618. That's going to be at the 3.8. And I mean 3 cents, 3.8 cents. Found some support, but obviously If it was to retrace, I don't think this is going to happen, but a solid spot for some dollar cost averaging in and some solid support would be back at the 786 at 2.2 cents. That's going to be a big spot to hold, and it looks like it pretty much has bounced multiple times, finding confirmation, going off on this nice run. Now, for meme coin, you guys have this local or the all-time highs at around 10 cents. That's per trading view. I don't know if it's been a little bit higher than that. That's per trading view, has to say. So resistance, that 55, obviously, just because you hit your head on it, it's going to be some resistance. And then the next spot, 6.2 at the 382, right there would be your next spot for some solid resistance. As far as support, like I said, this 618 is a big spot for some support, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does retrace. Maybe doesn't bounce all the way down to that 382. I'm sorry, the 618. Maybe find some support. I'm going off of where it hit its head previously, somewhere around this area at the 4.7. That would be a big spot if it's going to hold and stay bullish and go for a bigger run. That would be where you're most likely going to find that bounce around that 4.7 spot. So we'll definitely we'll keep an eye on meme for sure. Let's see here. Craig said, "Buy Jasmy now." I think he's quoting Sarah. Mr. Riki, we covered it. So like I said, you're looking at those levels I called. 10 cents is going to be your ultimate all-time high for TradingView. So that's going to be, the big spot for, solid resistance when you guys are actually going up on that pump. But for right now, like I said, the 5.5, so 5.5 cents right here where you hit your head is going to be the next spot for some resistance. And then obviously the 382 at 6.2 cents, your next spot for some solid resistance. So we'll see how it goes as far as meme. I'm going to have to just scroll down. I'm so sorry about, I can't keep up. We're going crazy in the chat today, bro. Going crazy in the chat. If I missed anything important, please let me know, all right? Let me see. So Pierre said Mong will be the same as Milady. Okay. Sarah said XYO. She's just throwing things out there. XYO, PNG. Yesterday, Sarah was saying Gorilla. We're going to go back and check Gorilla, too, to see what's going on. Prodigy said, "I miss all the good projects. Spell's looking juicy." I know. But Prodigy, be careful. Oh, Spell. That's right. I keep thinking Smooth Love Potion is Spell. It's like over and over. All right. So what's SLP? We covered it. It's it's basically a project that runs off of Xfinity. It's a big gaming platform. The more you play the games or whatever the case may be, you got to look into it. But I believe they reward you with Smooth Love Potion coins. So, yeah, it's a game with Axe Infinity, bro. It's been to 40 cents, I think. But has Smooth Love Potion been to 40 cents? I don't think Smooth Love Potion's been to 40 cents, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, shit. It has, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm sitting here saying, I'm thinking... because I'm trying to read the chat and everything. I'm thinking it said 3.5 cents. This thing has been up to 35 cents. So that makes sense. So listen, let's go back to what I was saying. So with the 3.5, I was saying 3.5, it's 35 cents, right? But the reason why it got up to 35 cents particularly, as you guys can see, this is when it hit 35 cents. The market cap was only at $300 million. We just broke an all-time high. 321 million is the all-time high right now of Smooth Love Potion, right? So what that tells me is that they've added a lot more into circulation since 2021, since the last bull market. So are we going to see a 35 cent Smooth Love Potion? Maybe, right? But you have to take in consideration that the circulating supply was a lot smaller back when it hit 35 cents. Now it's probably, you're probably looking at maybe a 15-20 cent Smooth Love Potion in the next bull run, possibly. Maybe, right? I mean, this thing could easily get up towards $1 billion market cap as long as Axe Infinity is going good, right? As long as Axe Infinity is going good, this thing could easily jump up to $1 billion market cap. $1 billion market cap, though, believe it or not, at $300 million right now, that would only be about a 3x from where it's at. So if you look at the price right now, we're a 3x from right where it's at right now wouldn't even be 3 cents. So take that in consideration. As far as for Smooth Love Potion, they added a lot of coins into circulation, is what it looks like. So that 35 cents would be somewhere around a 35 cents would be somewhere, I think, around a 3 billion, 10 billion, somewhere around there. Like, it would be up there about $5 to $10 billion market cap for it to get to 35 cents. So sorry for the miscommunication on that. Can you see XYO? Yeah, let's check out XYO. XYO. Look at this thing. I think Craig. Is Craig here today? Craig, you here? Oh, yeah, there he is. Craig, didn't you sell your XYO, bro? Didn't you? Now, what did I tell you yesterday? I said, bro, you're moving around too much. You're moving around too much. And you're selling yourself short, because I'm sure if you would have waited on probably every project that you sold, you'd be up like crazy. Not saying that you're not up. I'm just saying you're moving around probably too much is what I think is going on, bro. XYO jumped up. Looks like it jumped up, hit its head on this 1.3 cents. Looks like, as of right now, to stay bullish, I think a lot of these projects are looking like this. So to stay bullish, we're going to want to hold that 236 fib right here at the 1.1 cents. As long as it can hold that 1.1 cents, this thing will probably end up beating and running over this local high right here. As far as another spot for some retracement and finding support would be this 382. You can see it bounced right here, pretty much hit its head. The 382 would be at around the 95, so that would be right under a penny, right at the 95 of a penny. So that would be the next spot for some support. This thing, XYO, did really well in the last bull run, if I'm not mistaken. I remember I jumped in on it and wrote it up when it first came out. This thing, because it jumped out and was on Coinbase, and this thing literally shot the hell up to 8 cents. I remember buying in at like 2 cents. Yep, around 2 cents right here, and I wrote it up in 4x. I mean, within a day, I did this. Remember my story I was telling you guys about what I was doing with day trading on Coinbase? That's all going to come back. You know, the Coinbase effect is all going to be coming back here during this bull run, so you guys be ready. But 8 cents. This thing could easily jump back up to that 8 cent mark, maybe in this next bull run. That's a big run from where it's at right now, but that would be a quick 8x as far as where it could get. So we'll see. We'll see. Put a couple spots because it seems like we come back to this project and check it out. Let's see here. Those will be spots as we move up are going to be resistance right here at the 1.6, and then at the 2.4, almost 2.5 cents right here would be the next spots for some solid resistance. So we'll see how it goes. Craig said, yep, I friggin' sold my XYO. It happens, bro. But that's why I'm telling you, if you got a good position on your stuff, bro, just stop moving around. Just have patience. Craig, every day I'm in here, and what do we say? Have patience. Patience, bro. It's gonna pay off, man. I know you get bored. You seem like me, where you get bored real quick, and you're like, this project's not moving. I gotta move it over, right? And then you know how it goes. Right when you move, that project's gonna start freaking going off, right? So MeX said, what kind of cold wallet to hold your crypto so you can use for security safety? Thanks. Dude, you know what? I mean, like, I would honestly just look into the big name, like Ledger is usually probably a big one that everyone really talks about, right? Like Ledger, you can do your research and look them up, but I would honestly say like Ledger would probably be one of the top ones as far as cold wallets are concerned, right? As far as putting away, into a safe spot your crypto. So just look it up. But I think Ledger honestly would probably be the big one. And I know there's a couple other ones that are some big solid ones that come out. Not too familiar with them, but that comes to mind. I would say Ledger would be the first one that I would say. Let's see here. I don't mean to no sell XYO. Craig, you see that? Sarah said no sell XYO. Oh, man. Craig, you're doing everything Sarah's telling you not to do, bro. You got to remember, Sarah is from the future. She's trying to look out for you, dude. No sell XYO. I think it's Randy. Sorry if I mispronounced your name, bro. Randy, I sold Num a few hours ago, yesterday from at 4 cents to now pumping over 16 cents. What is that? Num? Is that a project? Is this it right here? Num. Yep. It happened, bro. You sold yesterday at 4 cents, and look, you know why that happened, Randy? Because they knew you were selling. They knew you were selling, and they were like, let's go. He sold. Time to pump. That's how it goes, bro. Let's see here. Randy said, I literally almost sold Sheep 5 days ago. And Sarah's saying tomorrow, Jasmy up. Let's see here. And then BP said, man, I'm a holder. I buy and hold. I'm not on that trading level yet. All right. Craig said, Sarah wasn't there when I needed her the most. Well, bro, you got to remember, she's traveling leaps and bounds to get here, bro. So she's not going to be here every time. But she's trying to tell you what to do here, you know, as far as, you know, what her opinion is. So let's jump in real quick. We're going to look at some other stuff here, but looking at the news. So let's see here. So what's big today is Donald Trump inspired first Polyfi experiment. Here's the latest on MAGA meme coins. So we're not getting political whatsoever, but this has been all over. This is actually all over CoinDesk too as well. But looks like, so there was a new thing that they're calling it. It's called Polyfi, which is probably, it means political, like DeFi projects, right? Political DeFi projects. So like I said, you're gonna see a lot. Like they have MAGA coin. There's also like Joe Biden coins as well and stuff like that. And I think this is the new thing that we're gonna see right now up until the elections occur. So let's see here. All right, so let's see here. So MAGA coin, a Donald Trump themed meme coin, has emerged as a notable contender in the world of cryptocurrency, with a staggering surge of 400% over the past month, according to CoinGecko data, and the market cap exceeding 285 million. The meme coin is on its way to join the ranks of legendary Kane-inspired tokens like Dogecoin and Shiba. Let's see here. So, and if you guys are wondering, all these projects, well, most of them are all traded onto Solana. Believe it or not, a lot of them are on Solana. So, look at this chart though. This looks like mayhem right here. This is not good for the eyes, right? I was probably thinking about, I'm gonna start a new chart for Bitcoin. Keep this one. You know, because, I mean, this is like this is what we went through for the last few years as far as finding support, you know, and resistance, all these levels right here. But you can see for Bitcoin, we just jumped up almost, we're knocking on $63,000 door right here. It looked like we technically jumped up. No, we didn't jump up to 64, did we? Is that my drawing? Yeah, that's my drawing. I was like, wait, we didn't jump up to 64. We did jump up to 63, and so far we got rejected, but we'll see how this plays out. But look how it's starting to play out. Remember, I was telling you guys, descending triangle. Look what's happening. It looks like it's playing out, and this is why I was telling you guys I'm very bullish for this week coming up, because it looks like a lot of our projects, you know, we did make new local highs, found some support, and it looks like for this week we're setting up for some solid moves. I think we're gonna see all-time high possibly this week for Bitcoin, and I think we're going to see an all-time high for Milady following Bitcoin. It's my prediction. It's what I'm thinking. It's what I am thinking for right now. Let's see here. So what are some big movers other than Ladies is doing good, up 9%. Let's look up our DeFi. Let's just look up. So let's see what dog with hat. So this is Trump with hat right here. That's not the one that we want to look at though. Let's see here. Where's whiff? Where's my whiff? There it is right here. Dog with hat. I mean, every day I'm making a new fib retracement because this thing is absolutely going crazy. I mean, these are all new all-time highs for a dog with hat. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I missed the boat on this one because you guys remember This was the all-time high right here at 49 cents, and we were covering it. Not crazy, but we were covering it, back at 17 cents. And I think I said something dumb like, if it drops down to maybe around 10 cents, I'll buy in. And I didn't buy in when it was at 17 cents. And I mean, look at it. This thing has absolutely gone berserk in the last month. So you can see, I mean, we all know it's inevitable, right? $2 dog with hat's inevitable. This thing is going to go absolutely crazy. Dog with hat, $1.73 billion market cap. And the fact that it just got listed on Robinhood for the Europe, this thing is probably going to, I mean, now and Coinbase is going to follow behind probably. We're probably looking at a solid $10 billion market cap coming up for dog with hat, most likely. And with that being said, that's a $10 dog with hat possibly coming. So imagine people that bought in at 17 cents. And this thing's going to go up to $10. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling too. So Gorilla. So let's check out, because she did bring up Gorilla yesterday. Let's see what Gorilla's doing, Sarah. This is your, let's see what Gorilla's doing. Gorilla's down today, Sarah. It's technically down. It did do a nice run yesterday. She did mention it, and it went on a nice run. Not too bad. Traded on Ethereum, small market cap at around $4 million. Let's see here. So Kid Talk said total supply of Trump is not high. Kindly double check for me. Let's look it up. Wait, you said that the what? Total supply. Yeah, that's freaking small, dude. Look at that. Total supply 46 million. 46 million. So that's a very, very small supply. Market cap's only at around $300 million. So I mean, this thing is lighting up. This thing is definitely lighting up. And I think this thing is going to probably just keep running as we get, because you guys know, obviously in America, in the States, it's election year, right? So the elections are going to be held on November. So if that's the case, you still have what, 7 months, 8 months until November? This thing could easily jump up to $1 billion market cap very easily, which would make this, if it goes up to $1 billion market cap, you're looking at about a 2.5x from where it's at right now. So you're looking at possibly somewhere around a $23, $24, we'll call it the $23 Trump mega. Adam said, we need Binance and Coinbase for Milady. Dude, it's coming, bro. Don't worry, bro. One thing I will say, so one thing you need to look back as far as for Milady, right? She's doing very well. She's slowly moving, and this is something I wanted to point out for Milady, was remember the last run we had? We moved, I feel like we moved too fast on this last run, right? On this last run, we just were, this was within 2 weeks. We just, not even 2 weeks, I don't even think, right? We just blasted off. Also new highs, right? And you guys know how I feel about gigapumps and all that stuff, right? It's usually not, it doesn't end well. Usually when you have these massive gigapumps, especially, this was like the beginning of the market run. It was just way too early, way too fast. And what I'm getting to is now, if you look at where we're at right now, we're slowly but surely moving up, right? So what's good about that is that we're getting to local highs, right? And we're finding support, getting to local highs, but we're doing it in slow motion. And what's good with that is that you're not having people just making a quick 4 or 5x and jumping out. You have people that are jumping in and holding for long term. It's what's going on. So I think this time around, we're not going to see the same kind of run like this where we're going to just go up, find a spot, hit our head, and then we're just going to go right back down. I think as we move up, we're going to just slowly take our time and just keep making these local highs until we get up to an all-time high. This all-time high might be a spot where, you know, maybe we come up and we do get rejected and we find some kind of a 20% rejection or something like that. Who cares, right? Who cares? We jump up there, we make that, maybe we retrace 20, 30%. Who freaking cares? Because you know what? We're going to retest that all-time high again, and we're going to break through. We're going to be making all-time highs, and we're going to continue to do this as we get into this run. But what we want to see is a slow and sure pace, not a freaking in 5-10 days we're at all-time highs, because what's going to happen is a lot of people make a lot of money fast. They're going to sell it off and go jump into another project, right? So we want to see a slow but surely staircase of local highs, retracement, finding support. Make a new local high, retrace, find some support. We want to see something like that. We do not want to see what we saw, you know, a few months ago where we just blasted off from, you know, lows all the way up to almost all-time highs within a week, and then it basically hit its head, found a spot, and just basically retraced because a lot of people were in very short term. So, but we will get that. We will get the listing for Binance. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna get more listing as Milady builds up the volume. Like I said, right now, that's the main thing is Milady building up volume, right? We want to see volume get up. We need to see that 20, 30, 40, 50, $100 million day volume. That's when you're going to have these exchanges that don't have Milady yet, like Binance and Coinbase. They're going to be almost forced to list Milady just because of the fact that they're seeing these $100 million days of volume. They're going to want a piece of that, right? They're going to want a piece of that. That's why right now you have Pepe and all these other, they're doing $1 billion days, right? They're doing $1 billion days because they're on major exchanges. They're on not just, you know, crypto.com and KuCoin and stuff like that. They're on all these major exchanges all across the board. So they have potential, you know, to make those $1 billion days because they have access to pretty much every trader across the globe, right? So we will get there. We just have to naturally build up. Like I said, the one thing that's going to be enticing, an incentive for Coinbase and Binance is when we get to these really big volume days. And we're going to get there. We just have to continue to evolve and build the project up, right? So, let's see here. So, Pivot said, how often do you live stream? Pivot, we try to come every day. We try to do every day. On the weekends, it's usually going to be earlier because I know everybody's busy, you know, doing their thing. So, weekends earlier, and then on the weekdays we're going to be later in the evening time around 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. So let's see here. When could we peak at? Oh yeah, let's check it out, bro. Let's check it out. I think all you have to do is put in Harry Potter, and it just pops up. Even though, isn't it called like Bitcoin? Yeah, that's weird. How it's like it's Harry Potter, all this, but it's called Bitcoin. Going for a run, bro. This thing is shooting up right now, looking pretty good. I can't believe the market cap's at $143 million. That's crazy. Let me see here. Harry Potter. Did I spell this wrong? Oh, yeah, I did. Harry Potter is with 2 T's, guys. Not one. Which one is it? Oh, it's this one. I wanted to see what the circulating supply is. So the circulating supply is right under 1 billion. So you could see. So if this thing jumps up, Pivot, if this thing jumps up to $1 billion market cap, you could see a $1 Harry Potter. That's pretty dope. Not too bad. And I mean, it's pretty much, I mean, you can see it's on BitGet, you know, a couple of the smaller exchanges, but for the most part, most of its volume is just going through Uniswap, you know, for DeFi. So if this thing could possibly get on any kind of exchanges, right? Any kind of exchanges will be more exposure. That could be a nice catalyst for this thing to jump up, you know, at least up to about $500 million. But I mean, for the day, This thing is doing really well. So as far as resistance, look where it hit its head on the 236 right here. I will tell you, looking at the charts right now, we haven't seen confirmation above this 236 yet. You can see it broke above it a couple of times, but it didn't confirm. It didn't bounce, giving us a couple candles, even if they're red, above the 236, which would be around that 15 and a half cent, we'll call it, right? So with that being said, until this thing can really, it's going to need to retest this level multiple times because it looks like it's a spot for resistance, obviously. I want to see this thing find some support above this 15 and a half cents. Right when we get like 3 or 4 candles above, even if it gets rejected, right? And it's just coming down, bouncing. As long as it's giving us confirmation above this 236 at around the 15 and a half cent, this thing's probably going to go up and make some new all-time highs, right? 20 cents is going to be pretty much its all-time high, right under. Let's see. Yeah, at around 20 cents is its all-time high. So, like I said, mark my words, if this thing can just find some support above the 15 and a half, it's going to 100% come up and retest that 20 cent mark. Obviously going to be a big spot for resistance, but this thing could easily fly through. Like I said, and I'll keep saying this, guys, you know, for DeFi, just wait. We're not anywhere near where DeFi is going to start exploding. We are seeing a lot of projects that are doing really well on DeFi, so DeFi is woken back up, right? But we're in no means in DeFi season. When DeFi season kicks in, projects like this is probably going to go jump up to $1 billion real fast. So definitely looking good though for today, Pivot. Looking good. Let's see here. So Free said a listing for Elon or ladies would be great. Yeah, bro, that's what I always said about Dog Elon, is that I feel like it's being like shadow banned on exchanges, right? Like it is on some exchanges, but it like nothing more than what's happened in the last few years, right? It's kind of just been stagnant, and that's why you don't really see, like, you'll see Dog Elon, like right now it's doing really well, it's coming back alive, but it's nowhere near where it was, right? It's nowhere near where it was, and it's because I feel like it's like always in the back shadows. It's always on the back burner, as far as meme coins. But like I always tell you guys, those are the projects you got to watch, because people write them off and don't even acknowledge them, and then out of nowhere they fly up. So when people aren't talking about the project and there's not a lot of exposure on them, that's usually the best time to get in on the project. So let's see here. Troy said, "Milady to the moon." Sarah said, "Thanks for the help." Nope. Thank you, Sarah, for joining. We appreciate that. Doing good on the likes, guys. Good job. And Randy said, "The likes are awesome, guys. Thanks." That's what I just said. Kid Talk said, "CryptoFud, the best channel for crypto review. Hit the like button and share this channel for fully support." I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. So let's see here. Ladies is looking good. Bitcoin got rejected at 63. So 63 is going to be a big spot. You know what, for today, and let's look. So we have volume is technically down about 8% for today. Not to be surprised, right? You guys know how the weekends are. Weekends, we haven't had bad weekends recently, so everything's been kind of, at least decent on the weekends. But you guys know weekends are usually dull, right? There's not usually, there's always those one-off weekends where things will start flying, but that's usually what that week that's coming up. There's something they're anticipating, right? So a lot of buyers and retail is coming in on the weekends and adding up into their bags. But for right now, we don't really have much anticipating for this week. I think the markets are setting up really well for this week. So, come Monday morning, 9:30 a.m. when the stock market opens up, you're probably gonna have a lot of volume coming in. Hopefully, it's gonna be towards the good side. If we can at least hold somewhere around these levels that we're in right now, I think we're gonna shatter this 64,000 tomorrow. Honestly, I think tomorrow could be setting up for one of those days where we just have Bitcoin just like doing some unbelievable numbers. But we'll have to see how it goes, right? This thing has a mind of its own. Now, real quick. Oh, yeah, the Fed meetings is March the 20th. Let's look that up real quick because we haven't checked it out in a few days. So the Fed meetings, you guys know, we have it in 17 days. So look at this. Almost 100% we know that there's going to be just pretty much a pause for this meeting coming up on the 20th. May, Still looking like the markets are saying that we're going to have a pause for May as well, where nothing much is going to happen. I feel like after May, they're going to be forced to have to reduce rates. I'm telling you, I don't think that they're going to be able to sit on these high interest rates for too much longer. So I think, and I haven't looked at this, but I think June, yeah, look, so June for right now, that's when people are thinking that we're going to see the interest rates have some kind of an ease, meaning they're going to reduce interest rates, and it's only going to be 0.25%. That I can tell you that right now. It's going to be 0.25%, but at least any kind of reduction is going to be very bullish for the market. So we'll definitely keep in tune for that. So we see March pretty much unanimous, 100%. We know it's going to be a pause, and it looks like May, depending on, no, you got to remember, we're going to have CPI reports coming out in between from now into May. So if the numbers maybe look really well as far as interest, continuing to move closer towards that 2%, spot that they're gunning for, we could see these numbers change, right? We could see easily where this jumps up to 75+%, that there's going to be some kind of a interest rate ease. So, but for right now, it doesn't look like that's what the market's calling for. So Pivot said he's so glad he got aware of the channel, dude. I'm glad you did too, bro. And as we move, we're gonna continue to build the channel, right? So let's see here. So Prodigy said, "Can you show them what I posted on the Discord for Milady?" Let me see. I don't have. Let me see if I have. Nice. We got a lot of people in Discord. All right, let me pull up Discord on here. Let me see if I'm able to do that. I'm gonna have to go on to this video real quick. Hit the link because I don't have Discord on my PC yet. I only have it on my computer. Oh, look. CryptoFud's live right now, guys. Nice. They're going to hit me with some advertisement. You guys already know it. Because I don't need to see the 32,000 sweet coins at 3 a.m. from the comfort of my bed. Discord. I was able to buy rim. Exit out of this. This field is required. Oh, because I don't have one. I'm pretty sure I'm not a human. Please click on the objects that differ from others. Wait, what? Please click on the object that differed. Oh. Please click on the object that differs from others. Am I doing this right? Oh, come on. There we go. All right, so we're on the Discord. You guys can see this, right? Yeah, you can see this. So Prodigy pointed out, and it's not going to let us zoom in here. Open in browser. There we go. So Prodigy's pointing out here. So let's see here. I'm going to have to bring Prodigy onto the channel so he can point out what he has here. So I see what you're saying about, you're saying that weren't you saying that the 618 or something like that was going to be a big spot for some resistance? Let's see here. Zoomed in on this bad boy. There we go. Prodigy, you care to explain what we got going on here, bro? Goober, what's going on? Goober said Pepe will reach 1 penny. Screenshot me. We're going to do that, bro. We're going to screenshot you. So real quick, Was I say jump? If you guys haven't already, we posted the link, and let me see if I can pin this real quick. Pin this to the top. Make sure you guys join the Discord, so you guys can basically interact with the whole squad. You guys don't necessarily need me or anything like that. We got the whole community in Discord. Basically, we can talk all day and all night, right? Because we got some people that are international. And Prodigy, if you want, bro, honestly, just because this little screen, it's hard to see what the heck's going on here. So just let everybody join in the Discord, and you can kind of explain what you got going on. And maybe in the future, bro, we could bring you onto the channel. You know what I'm saying? You could debut yourself on YouTube with me. So we'll definitely check that out. Oh, Discord's jumping, guys. You guys see, let me see, view profile picture. Oh, zoom in. So you guys, I don't know if you guys have ever seen me, but this is, if this thing will get out of my face, but this is me, and this is my daughter. This is my daughter. She's 14 years old. That was back a few months ago. We were at a parade. I just made a quick profile picture on there. So make sure you guys join the Discord. Be part of the fam, right? Be part of the fam. Goober said, bro, I thought you was like 24 years old. Nah, dude, I'm 37 years old, bro. It's hard to say it. I feel still 24, but I'm 37 years old, dude. I am 37 years old, bro, with a 14-year-old little girl. Sarah said the number of currencies is very large, so it is difficult to find currencies that rises, but the luck factor plays a big role. The number of currencies I bought in hours rose to 20. I know, Sarah. That's what's crazy is the market's so diluted with so many freaking cryptos, and that's kind of like what I was saying for the meme coins. For this run, for this bull run, we're gonna have a lot more competition than we did just back in 2021. You know, back in 2021, you did have Floki. I believe Floki was around, if I'm not mistaken, but you did have a lot of other like meme coins that were kind of in the shadows, but the two main meme coins were Shiba and Doge, right? This time around, I think there's going to be, like I said, instead of 2, I think there's going to be like 10 big contenders of meme coins that are going to basically be having to split the pie. The money's going to be more. We already did the math. It was like $130 billion for the market cap for both Doge and Shiba back in 2021. I think we're going to probably get to $200-300 billion this time around, but that's going to be divided between about 10 of the major meme coins, right? And I do believe that Milady is going to be part of the top 10 in that genre. You know what I'm saying? So even if Milady is not the top number 1 for market cap, even if she's at number 7 or 8 at like maybe $3 to $6 billion, she's probably going to see the most gains compared to all the other meme coins, because, you know, on that list right now, we already have majority of those meme coins are either at $1 billion or over $1 billion $1 billion market cap. So, you know, the fact that we have Milady, you know, still sitting under $100 billion right now. If like I keep telling you guys, if you were to ask me, obviously not financial advice, but being that the market cap is still under $100 billion for Milady, I still think this is a beautiful time to continue to dollar cost average in, right? Continuing to dollar cost average in, or maybe what I'm doing is I'm not maybe dollar cost averaging in as of right this second, but as we do see somewhat of these dips, I'm taking advantage of them, right? The last dip that I did actually take advantage of was when we saw this enormous giga drop right here at around, drop down towards the 66. I wasn't able to hit the buy fast enough because it was so short lived, but I was able to at least buy somewhere around like the 72 mark. You know, didn't feel like I got enough at that time, because I mean, obviously you guys can see we almost doubled from there in the last from this last local high from this drop right here. You know, if you really look, if someone was to catch that bottom and then somehow was able to sell at that top right there. That was 95% move right there on Milady. In the last like few days, in the last week, we've seen that. So, that's pretty much what I'm saying. So, take advantage of the drops. They're going to be here and there. They're going to be probably short-lived, So if you're able to catch a drop, just keep dollar cost averaging in. Keep dollar cost averaging in. I know a lot of us are pretty comfortable with the bags that we're holding because we've been buying for the last year. And I say you guys. I caught the bottom. All the way I bought in at the 19. All the way back when it dropped to the bottom. But you guys remember I sold on a pump, right? And I sold myself short, and I had to rebuy back in somewhere around the 40s and 50s, So, it is what it is. But I was taking advantage of the last few months, that we have been sitting in some of these spots, just taking advantage of these drops and just buying and buying and buying. So I don't have to be pressured, to buy in when we start jumping up, when we're at all-time highs or anything like that. I will still buy in, you know what I'm saying? But you guys remember, if you're buying in at like the 40s and 50s, for $1 billion, it was $40 or $50, right? Now, $1 billion is technically right now, $1 billion is about $115, right? And it's going to continue to move up every per billion. As we move up, soon $1 billion is going to be $500 just to buy $1 billion. Remember, we were buying it at $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70. So right now, buying in even $1 billion at $100 still isn't a bad move, considering where we're going to be heading and where we're going in this bull cycle that we're heading in. So someone asked, do you think Corgi AI can, let's see here, 1020x from where it's at? Let's look at Corgi AI. I usually have Corgi ready, but I didn't today. But Corgi has been going crazy too. It's down a little bit today, but this thing has been running. Finally broke that $1 billion market cap. And look where it pretty much hit its head is right here at the top of the fib. I'm going to move it just a little bit. But it did hit its head right there at the 43. Now, this is what I'm telling you guys as far as these gigapumps. You see how Corgi AI was just going absolutely insane? With the gigapumps, this is what we don't want to see necessarily for Milady. We want to see it just shoot up, but at the same time, this is going to be where you're going to have these really fast moves up. It's a lot of people are making a lot of money. They're going to jump out, take their profits, right? So if you can see a project that's kind of going sideways like staircases as it's moving to the right and up, but slowly but surely, you're going to have less of these dramatic drops. Now, with that being said, where it's at right now, it's hit its head at the 43. It looks like it's probably going to find some support somewhere around this 236 fib right here at around the 33, possibly dropping down. If it does drop down, I really don't think it is, but if it does, maybe the 382 at the 26 possibly could be a spot, but I really don't think that Corgi is going to drop all the way down to there. I think it's going to hold a lot of these gains, and I think 236 right here at the 33 will be the line in the sand for keeping Corgi AI ready to just continue to make new all-time highs. Now, the question is do I think that Corgi can do a 10 to 30x? Well, let's look at it. $1 billion market cap. So a 10 to 30x would be 10 to 30 billion dollars. I think possibly. I think I'm going to give you the conservative answer, right, Free? I'm going to give you the conservative answer. I'm not going to sugarcoat it and be like, yeah, bro, this thing's going to a $2 trillion market cap, right? I'm going to give you the conservative answer, and I think right now, Corgi can possibly do a $10 billion market cap is what I think. So you're looking at from where it's at right now, I think it possibly, remember, conservatively, this thing could easily blow my expectations, and I hope it does. But conservatively, I think it could get to maybe about a $10 billion market cap, 10xing from where it's currently at right now. You have to remember, Free. Let's see here. Free was the one that asked me, right? I lost my where we were at. Yeah, Free asked me. So, Free, you have to remember, people are still holding that bought back here. They're up like 20,000%. You imagine if this thing goes up 10x from where it's at right now? I mean, people that bought in down here are going to be freaking billionaires, honestly. Like, I just feel like this thing has moved so freaking much It is absolutely so respectable. You have to respect, like I said yesterday, you have to pay homage to what Corgi AI has done on the Chronos network. It really has gone crazy. So I think 10x easily, I'm not going to say easily, but 10x could possibly be my conservative spot where I think it's going to go. 30x, obviously you never want to rule out what the possibilities are in crypto, but a 30x would be, that's a big move from where it's at right now. You know, $30 billion market cap. Now, yesterday, you guys remember what I was saying about Corgi, particularly. If Corgi can get listed on, maybe like gets dropped on like Coinbase or something like that, all right, now I'm saying $20 billion market cap. Now I'm saying 20x from where it's at right now. You know, I think it could do something like that. But right now, you know, given where it's traded, it's still not on a lot of these major exchanges. So if it stays the way it is right now, I think 10 billion would be my opinion. Free, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you so much, man. Jason said, hey, ladies and gents and gems. Let's see. Your Prodigy said, okay, I explained it all better on Discord. Y'all check it out. Yeah, I will. I'll check it out. And Prodigy, if you want, we'll go back on Discord and maybe tomorrow's stream, I can maybe read what you said and we can explain it a little bit more, you know, as far as, and maybe I can pull up a different chart and kind of mimic what you have going on, and we can see what your opinion is as far as your fib retracements and stuff like that. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call real quick. Yeah. I'm doing live. Aubrey, you want McDonald's? Huh? All right. She said no. Oh, she wants fries. Call Wella. Call her right now, Mom. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see here. Let's see here. So, Justin said, or let me backtrack here. Sarah said, give me 3 guaranteed currencies that will achieve 100 in the future. Sarah, I'm not the time traveler here. You are. I can't guarantee what's going to do 100x from now. That would be awesome. I would probably be the biggest YouTube channel if I could guarantee 100x's, right? That would be friggin' insane. I can maybe give you some potential buys, but let's see here. Eller said, Milady, hello, Milady, we'll go to the moon. Believe me. Believe Eller, because it's going to the moon. Justin, I have 5 billion staked for 4 years. Corgi AI, it is worth 23K, but I can get $100 in rewards every day. That's dope, bro. Let me ask you this, Justin, as far as the staking, are you able to pull it out, though, at any time? Or do you have to have it in order for you to get that $100 a day, you have to have it in there. Like, you can't touch it for 5 years. Let me answer that. Jason said, ladies and gentlemen, it's is what it's supposed to mean. You're buying McDonald's. What is that? I don't get that. I don't understand that one, Jason. Oh, Justin said he can withdraw the rewards at any time. Nice. Let's see here. Well, that seems to be a I can unstake until the 48 months are up. Nice. Well, if you're making $100 a day, you know what I'm saying, and you can basically take it out at any time, I mean, that seems to be all right. But what gets me with you know, because you can stake like ADA and Ethereum and stuff like that, and some of the staking rules are like you have to put it in for like a few years and you can't touch it, right? So even during like if it goes on a bull run, you can't necessarily touch your Ethereum or your ADA and stuff like that. That right there kind of would get me a little worried, because yeah, you're making $100 a day, but what if you 20x your $23,000 in like a month from now, right? You're gonna want to take those profits versus the $3,000 that you're gonna make, you know, as far as from staking, you know. So oh, you guys heard the McDonald's? Yeah, so my mom's stopping by and my daughter's downstairs, and my mom's like, I'm trying to call your daughter. Does she want anything from McDonald's? And I'm like screaming downstairs. I'm like, Aubrey, that's my daughter's name. I'm like, do you want any McDonald's? I didn't know you guys could hear all that. Didn't know you guys can hear all that. So let's go through a real quick market cap, or I'm sorry, market watch, and see what's going on. So looking at the watch list, you know, everything's kind of teeter-tottered. It's you have some stuff like Dogecoin is cooling off today. HBAR is down to about 11 cents. PNG not doing too much. Let's see here. Flare down about 2-3%. It's been going on a good run. Jasmy, let's see here. Jasmy's not doing too bad. Like I told you guys, she's been holding really well above that 2 cents. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're breaking these little local highs with Jasmy here soon. Bunk still running pretty well, up about 6% today, doing really well. Let's see here. Myro, you guys know I'm jumped in on Myro, doing really well recently. Hit its head on the 16 cent mark, but really holding right now at around the 15 cents. So looking really good. I think Myro, honestly, you guys know I'm on the race to $1 for Myro. I'm gonna hold until we get to $1, and then we'll see how it goes. Fetch AI still killing it right under $2. ICP's been kind of dormant in the last few weeks, but still holding solid over that $13 mark. Let's see here. XRP down today about 3% at around 62 cents, and Arbitrum doing really well at $2.07, looking pretty good. So I mean, you guys can see we'll reload. Everything looks to be doing decently well, but what's standing out today is meme coins are still holding the gains, right? Yesterday we had the same thing where meme coins were really holding the gains. So it looks like that's what we're seeing as far as that. So let's see here. Justin asks, can we look at, is that cat with hat? Let me see here. Damn, $781 million market cap. Absolutely insane, dude. Craziness. That's crazy that it has such a big market cap for right there. So looking at this project, you know, I mean, I'm just like baffled on how the market cap is so freaking high for this. So you can see obviously all-time high right here at the 15 mark. It made this double top, and obviously it's been rejected, kind of going back down and bouncing around the 618 right here. And you can see it's been slowly making its way up. You know, looks like it's just naturally going, right? You had probably when this thing initially, you know, got launched on Solana's DeFi, had a nice run, went absolutely berserk right here at making its all-time high, and then you can see it's kind of lost, not the hype, but a lot of people have come and go, and now it's starting to come back. And that's what a lot of projects did on Solana, right? You had Myro, Bunk, Dog with Hat. They all made highs, right? Like 2 months ago, and they all cooled down. And now they're all coming back alive. Dog with Hat obviously leading the way, but Bunk doing really well. Myro, we just covered back up towards around 15, 16 cents. So this project's kind of doing the same thing where it found its spot for some support right under the 618 at around that 52 mark. And you can see it is slowly trying to make its way up. Right now, I would say for some solid support, that 77 that it's pretty much been bouncing on all day today is going to be a solid spot for some support. And then, you know, making its way up, you're going to have some resistance at around this 11, eating up a 0. Let me see here. Where's it going to eat that 0? Somewhere around this mark. I guarantee it's most likely going to have some resistance somewhere around this 10 mark. You're gonna see, and you can see it. It's before it would hit its head, before it was making its all-time highs. You can see it hit its head right here, around these areas right here. So that's gonna be a spot for some solid resistance as far as breaking. But I think as we move, a lot of these Solana projects are getting hyped up again, and they're really moving. What just blows my mind is how freaking high the market cap is for all these projects. I mean, it's crazy. They're all like around $1 billion, all of them. Around $1 billion. So, do you guys ever look at the transactions? I always come on here and I'm looking. I will look at, like, you can even go into the wallets and see what these people hold. Like this guy right here just bought $800 worth. He sold nothing yet, But I'll look at some of these transactions on here and see, like look at this sale right here for $10,000. They bought 11.3 thousand and sold about 10,000. Right now, they're at a loss right now of 1,600 as far as, and they're holding right now. They're holding 531 million. I'm such a creeper on here for when they do the transactions. I always like to see what the heck's going on. And then what else I like to look at? If you ever go to the top traders, look at this person. Look at this. If this is real, some of this stuff doesn't seem real, but this wallet, this claims that someone bought in $66 and they sold $430,000. A profit of $430,000. If that's true, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. And look at this number 2 wallet bought 19,000 and cashed out almost $400,000. Absolutely insane. Absolutely. Someone came in here yesterday and said millionaires are made on DeFi, and I would not disagree with you as far as that quote right there, because let me tell you something. You want to make some good money or you want to lose money very fast, DeFi is going to be the way to go. DeFi is the way to go, right? So Sarah said, I want to ask you how many coins you have, and do you have meme coins? Yeah, you guys know my meme coin, my biggest bag for meme coins is going to be Milady. But I do hold, like I said, I hold probably about 5 to 8 projects right now, right? 5 to 8 projects right now, and I'm just letting them sit. But Milady is my Milady and Myro, because I do hold Myro, but Myro is like a fraction of what I have on Milady, right? I hold a big bag of Milady, I hold a small bag of Myro. So, but if you're remember, Sarah, you're saying 100x. Oh, damn it! I did not mean to move my fib retracement. You guys know that freaking pisses me off when I do that. Absolutely grinds my gears when I do that. So, Sarah, you were asking as far as projects doing 100x. I think Milady is a project that's going to do 100x. Market cap is so low at $80 million right now. This project, just think about it. If Milady's gets up to where the meme or this project that we were looking at, Cat with Hat, that's at 800 million. If we did that right now, that's a 10x from where we're at, just from right now. Just think about that. That's a 10x from where we're at right now. Milady has so much potential for massive gains. I tell you guys this all the time. I'm going to keep telling you guys this until I'm blue in the face. Blue in the face. Let's see here. Free said, if Bitcoin breaks 70K, I might have told you this story before, but my barber saw Bitcoin at $13 but didn't want to buy because people told him it was a scam. Yeah, you told me that. And we've all heard of stories like that. And you know what? I'm sure he learned a lesson not to listen to anybody at all, right? Because that's crazy. Sarah said XRP will never rise. Uh-oh. Here we go. Sarah's going to try to start some... You're going to start some drama in the chat, girl. Better be ready. Better be ready. You better be ready for that. Oh, that's Myra. I thought this was Milady. I was like, what? We're at 15? We've done it. Yep, so everything's looking all right, guys. So what I will tell you guys is today's Sunday. Bitcoin is looking like it wants to set up for a beautiful run. I don't think we're going to see a big run until maybe tonight, later tonight. possibly, or most likely we're going to start seeing some big volume coming in tomorrow, being that it's Monday. The markets will all be open. We've been seeing a lot of volume flowing in as the stock market opens up around 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's what I think is going to happen. Now, we don't know if it's going to necessarily move up tomorrow, but as we get closer and closer to this happening, I'm telling you, these drawings, they're beautiful drawings, but they're there, and I'm leaving them there because I have two scenarios where we're going to see probably a big lift-off pre-happening, or we're going to see just this gradual move, like I was saying before, something like that. But the point is that we're going to most likely continue to move up as we get closer towards this happening, and you guys know, pretty much calling for all-time highs, or at least us breaking that 69,000 mark. Hey, that 69,000 mark before happening, pre-happening. So, and then from there on, thinking that we're going to see somewhat of a small sell the news retracement. Depending on where we bounce, it's going to be a big spot. If this plays out like something around 72 as a high, bounce maybe that retracement down to like 66, somewhere around there, 66, 65. And then from there on, a few weeks later, we break out and we continue to make new all-time highs for Milady. If and when this does happen, DeFi season will eventually get activated, and you guys better be ready, because whatever you're seeing right now for your and I said DeFi, I mean altcoin season. Altcoin season is going to basically just go into effect, and you're going to see your altcoins, your favorite altcoins, even whatever they're doing right now is cute, but when we get into altcoin season, it's going to blow your mind. It's going to feel like you're robbing the bank, honestly. It's going to feel unreal, so hope you guys are ready for that. Justin said XRP is trash. Listen, that's your opinion, bro. I'm not saying anything. I try not to get too strongly, about like projects. Like, I don't want to sit there and be like, oh, I hate this project, because I know everybody's got their own opinions and everybody is invested in different projects, right? I think XRP down the road, I think it's going to do really well, though. I really do. I don't think it's going to go up to $500. I don't think that you're going to see a $10 XRP on this bull run, but I think it could get possibly to somewhere around, I'm going to say $2.50 to $5 is what I think it could possibly do. Now, that's me being conservative. I'm trying to throw a bone to XRP, right? And I said, it's been doing really well. A lot of people are writing off XRP. They're done with it. They're pissed off because it didn't do what it wanted it to do. Mark my words, that's when this project's going to freaking go take off, and it's going to shoot up to $3 real fast. So we'll see how it goes. Justin said he's just messing around, guys. Trying to start some drama in here, bro. Just kidding. Gene said, do you think Milady can hit, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4? Is that four zeros and a 3? I think so. Because think about it, Gene. Right now, we're at 6 zeros. So that's only dropping 2 zeros, really. That's only dropping pretty much 2 zeros right now. So that would probably be about a 50x from where we're at right now, if I'm not mistaken, without pulling out the calculator and doing any math. So I honestly think, you guys know my prediction. I think Milady's is going to go somewhere around anywhere from $2 to $10 billion market cap in this next bull run. So that's anywhere from like a 40x, I think it is. Anywhere from like a 40x to about 100, 200x. I think it might even be more. I think 10 billion is somewhere around maybe like a 2 to 300x from where we're at right now. So regardless, still massive gains I think we're going to get from Milady for sure. And she's been doing really well. I mean, every day she's been, just showing us, that she's been on a run. And I think the hype is really just starting to set in on Milady. A lot of people, you go and you look at these posts, everybody is just bullish. Next Shiba, bullish. Predicting, like these massive market caps, So I look, 1,000x potential, I mean, obviously you got to take all this with a grain of salt. But, I'm telling you guys, if this market cap was at $1 billion, I would say, all right, maybe 10x, maybe something like that. But the fact that it's at under $100 million, guys, just think about that. Under $100 million. This thing has massive potential. Massive. Layla said, have you checked on Floki? Already doubled my money. Yeah, you know what? I haven't checked today, but Floki, we were looking at it yesterday. Floki's going crazy. Let's see here. This is the chart right here. Floki's going crazy. Look, it keeps. Oh yeah, I had to make a new fib retracement because the thing was absolutely just going bonkers. But you can see for the day, Floki's up 28% with a $1.36 billion market cap. This thing has been doing really well in the late. Let's see here. So I mean, every day Floki seems to be up like 30% every day. For the week, it's up 300%. For the month, Floki's up 400%. That's absolutely crazy. That's crazy, Layla. I'm happy you were able. You said what, you doubled your money. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now let's see here. So Floki's up to $1.4 billion. I want to look and see what's the all-time high. It's at an all-time high right now for market cap. Isn't that crazy? That's absolutely crazy. Floki's doing better market cap wise than it has ever done. Now, price-wise, you got to remember, a lot of people get confused and they're like, wait a minute, the market cap, that's not true because the price was higher. Well, you have to remember, this was back in 2021. It's been 3 years. They've added a lot more coins into circulation, right? So when this thing jumped up to this all-time high, price-wise, the circulating supply was a lot smaller. Now, the circulating supply, you can see, is a lot higher. So the price isn't reflecting an all-time high. But if you go to the market cap is at an all-time high as of now. So I mean, this Floki's doing the best it's ever done right now, technically. If they didn't add those to the circulating supply, Floki right now would be let me see here, back in 2021. I don't know. Something seems weird about this chart, though. As far as, because you see how the price, this is the same chart. You look at the price, and it's up. It's back in like November when the bull run was in 2021. You go to the market cap, and you go back to 2021, and the market cap is flat, right? They didn't have a market cap. I don't know if maybe they're not acknowledging it. So who knows, actually? Who knows? Because they're not giving me actual data as far as what the market cap was. So this thing probably could have possibly, been higher than what it is right now as far as market cap. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, coin market caps is giving me a flat deadline all the way up until this year, January 23rd. So that's a little odd. Let me see if I can, something's not right there. But that's awesome, Layla. I think Floki's going to do really well. You guys can see, so it just made a little local high at around the 16. If you can see, it is bouncing off this fib retracement, and this fib retracement is so freaking big that I can't see. I think that's the 618. Yeah. So it's finding support around the 618 right here. So look at this freaking candle on Floki. That's unreal. That's unreal. So I think with Floki, given that it had such a massive run, you can see, I mean, it gave confirmation, bounced at the 0.5, jumped up to the 618 right here, right? Got rejected, retest almost where I said we were going to find some support around that 10 mark. And it looks like since then, it did make a new local high. Right now, it is trying to find support at the 618. If this thing can hold the 618, which is around the 14 mark, this thing's going to continue to have a run up for Floki. So just look out for some of those levels. If it does break, I would be looking for if I'm looking for some support, it's going to be holding that 10 mark. If it breaks that 10 mark, then it could be possibly coming back down to here. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think for a lot of these meme coins, even though a lot of them are going absolutely crazy, they might retrace somewhat, but they're going to hold these gains where they're going to probably find some support somewhere around these levels coming down, maybe holding half of its gains. Like I said, somewhere around this 10 mark, I guess, would be the line in the sand for staying bullish on Floki. So, but I think, like I keep telling you guys, I think that the meme coins right now are just giving you a little dose of what they're going to be doing in this next run. So be ready. So someone said, Justin said, check Pug AI. Pug AI. Is this the same project? I wonder if it will give me a better chart on Deck Screener. Is this it, bro? It says this pair has little liquidity. I don't think this isn't it. Can't be. This can't be it, bro. It's a scam coin, bro. I don't know. Charts look different. I don't think that's the correct one right here. Is this the chart right here of this pug? Nah, that's not it. That's Pog AI. They don't even have it on TradingView. They don't even have it on TradingView, bro. All right, guys. So just to recap real quick, I have it pinned. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Don't go in there with any scams or anything like that. But join the Discord and, interact with everybody, the community. We're going to continue to build the community up on Discord. So join right now if you haven't already. So like I said, for Bitcoin, I'm not really anticipating right now like big moves just yet. If we do see it, it might be tonight with anticipation of this week coming up. But I think most likely, hopefully we can hold these levels somewhere around where we're at least the 62,000. I think we're going to be setting up for this week, possibly some new all-time highs for Bitcoin. So we're going to see how that plays out. And as far as Milady, she's looking good. She's looking good, guys. She's just holding. Like I said, I'm not anticipating anything too crazy. As far as today, you never know, right? Maybe things wake up later on. But for right now, I think just because it's a Sunday, nothing too crazy for Milady. We're going to probably chop around where we're at. But right now, if we hold these levels and we have a week that I'm anticipating coming up, we could be looking at some all-time highs for Milady as well for this week. So I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are set up and you guys are just, got your popcorn ready and just watching your portfolio just continue to pop, right? As far as the market, everything's looking great. Big winners today are going to be mostly your meme coins. Dog with Hat, Pepe, Floki's doing awesome. Bunks up, Filecoin. Majority you're going to see is your the meme coins are taking over Storm, and I think they're just showing the market what's going to happen for this this bull cycle. We're going to have everything's going to do really well, but what's going to be doing the most gains are going to be these meme coins. So you already know. Let's see here. Tony said, "Hi everybody. Can you analyze Farm Harvest Finance? It's a DeFi project, please." Yeah, Tony, I'll do it real quick. I will tell you with Farm, I was looking at Farm not too long ago because Farm's market cap is so friggin' small. So small. And I mean, look at this. This thing has been steadily moving. I actually was looking at it when it was down right here at around 38. I actually was looking at it back in the bear market. It had dropped down to I think 20 something. Somewhere around back here, I was like, I should just buy in on Farm because Farm does really well. It's a big DeFi project, but what interests me is that the market cap is so small. It's at 34 million right now. 34 million. It's so small, and the circulating supply is only 700,000, right? So this project I think is going to do really well, bro. I think you're going to continue to just have these strides towards the upside. As far as highs, well, if you look back and you look at Farm, this thing actually killed it on the last market, our bull run. You can see it jumped up to almost $1,000. That was obviously a giga pump right there. But as far as getting to some of these levels, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you're looking at in the bull run, possibly getting back up towards some of these levels, maybe at around $100, $160, possibly maybe even jumping up towards where it hit its head on somewhere around $280, somewhere around there. Like I said, small market cap, small circulating supply. This thing could easily jump up to $1 billion market cap very easily. So I think this is a winner right here. If you bought in at a good price, I think long term this thing in this bull run, you're going to see probably a few $100s on this project. So good luck with that, bro. Let's go on. Hot Rod, what's going on? Eller, And Hot Rod said 47 billion at a 62 average, not buying or selling, just holding till we are to the moon. Nice. I think a lot of us are pretty much doing that. You know, I've been still saying for Milady, not a bad time to continue to dollar cost average in, right? Not a bad time to continue to just dollar cost average in. I think in the long run, right now we're only at $86 million. Guys, remember, we're calling for a $2 to $10 billion market cap. So buying right now still easily could 10, 20, 30, 40, 50x your money right now. So, you know, I know the price has moved up a lot in the last few weeks, but don't let it discourage you on, you know, just jumping in, or not jumping in, but to continue to dollar cost average in. Because I feel like, and someone brought this up a few weeks ago, like when would be a good time to not dollar cost average anymore, you know, when we get to certain points. And I said for me, would probably be somewhere around the $300 to $500 million mark is where I'm going to probably put the line in the sand and say, all right, I'm not going to dollar cost anymore. Because right now I already have a solid bag, just like every single one of you guys. We all have a big solid bag because we've all been buying, right? We've been buying for the last year when it's been down. So, you know, we have the luxury of kind of waiting for, you know, maybe if there's any big retracements, we can eat it up real fast, right? So we don't have to like stress on, oh my God, I don't have enough. You know, we're never going to have enough, right? When you look back in the bull market and you're up, you know, massively, you're always going to say, damn it, I should have bought more, right? Because that greed's going to kick in. We want to, you know, we want to maximize as much as we can, right? But like I said, a lot of us have been taking advantage because we've been watching the channel for the last year, buying on these dips, buying at the low, you know, and just been hodling. So, you know, with that being said, there is going to be a point where we get to a certain level with market cap where me personally, I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm not going to continue to dollar cost average in. I'm going to let all the new people come in, you know, and eat it up. You let the FOMO set in. I already have a massive bag. I'm just going to continue to just let it ride, you know. That's pretty much where I'm standing. But for right now, still calling the dollar cost average in because we are still beautifully at a spot where you can easily jump in right now and still jump on this gain train with us and easily 50x, 100x your profits, I think, my opinion, right? So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, guys, I think I'm going to let you guys go. We've been running. It's a beautiful Sunday where I'm at. I'm going to go out and enjoy myself. Might even go by the pool. It's Florida, and it is 81 degrees today, guys. So other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Remember, this week, during the weekdays, the live's going to be at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you guys are subscribed so you guys can get that alerted to your phone, your TV, your tablet, whatever you're on, your computer, and it will let you know that we're live. So if you have the chance, come join with us. Come ask questions. Make sure I have it pinned. Jump in the Discord. Jump in the Discord, guys. We're going to be there, and that's also a direct connection to myself if you guys ever have any questions or anything like that, if you need to ask me while we're not live, right? Justin, thank you so much for that super chat, bro. I really appreciate that, dude. And I thank you for coming in and joining and asking questions, dude. And I hope to see you tomorrow at the next stream. All right, guys. Thank you, guys. Have a safe, wonderful Sunday. Spend time with family, friends. Relax if you're not working. Take your mind off the charts because this week we're going to have a big week ahead of us. All right, guys? So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you again. I'll see you guys tomorrow.